Welcome to day 12. Well, today is Mark's birthday. Obviously, he's 21 again, and maybe towards another again. But here we are, getting ready to leave the wild camp spot, which is somewhere near Rio Daoura, and then we're going to head east towards City Alley and continue east to join the N12, and then head into Zagora. We didn't know if it was going to be road or tracks or washed out, and it turns out that it was more fast sand driving most of the way until we hit the N12. Another great day.
Squeaking noise, or like creaking.
The wildlife of Sahara.
Leaving our wild camp spot. What a great night it was. Stars weren't quite as clear because of the bright moon, but still a good spot nonetheless. So here's the list: Steve and Mark in the Defender 90. That's been to Morocco before. Clive and Max and the car I'm travelling in as well, in the G4. John and the white D4. Jamie and Maria in the D3. And Jess in the other D4.
No. We've just sussed why they stick their hands out. They want to high five you.
Sorry, did you get the message from Steve?
Is he stuck behind the truck?
It's a mist here.
Is there?
Yeah.
There's a bit more mist behind us than there is in front. If you look in the mirror. That needs a video out the back here. Hey?
I can't see what I'm actually doing.
Dust.
No, that's right, Max. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've gone off the track. That all goes to the wrong road, leads to it. I don't know the local spotters.
That looks good.
Sorry?
That looks good.
What, the dust in the...
Yeah.
Did you clock the speed?
No.
70.
Let's try and get the front wheel, but
You need the selfie stick, don't you?
I've got it here. But you can't go as fast because it will just too much. coming off the gravel tracks.
And now we're airing the tyres back up before going up the road.
Well, I have.
We did mention about getting fuel, but we weren't able to find anywhere suitable, so we ended up running out of fuel and using the jerry cans.
Inshallah.
So whilst Aziz was looking at the car, a few doors down was a tourist shop, and they had literally hundreds and hundreds of carpets and rugs and various other bits and pieces that you'd ever want. After a quick FaceTime call to the wife to check for colours and sizes, we ended up coming home with this. And whilst we were having our car looked at, some of the others had already gone to camp and then hopped into town for a bite to eat.
John, could you please comment on your meal being
Well, I
served
haven't
here?
tasted it yet. I'll comment a second time. But in terms of 40 spice, kefta, local meatballs, 40 spices, sizzling, hot, and this is lunch. We'll be doing the same again for dinner.
Let's see. You want to put it on?
And the birthday kid.
Birthday kid, yeah. Birthday kinder. Yeah.
That goes away. But you're doing this all the time.
John, you mentioned your diet. What was that?
Yeah, seafood diet.
So when is that starting? Is that today or?
No, seafood diet. Seafood, eat it.
You just had meatballs.
Yes.
Seafood, eat it.
Ah, okay.
If you seafood, you eat it.
Yeah.
I can hold this in for a long time, you know that. Really a long time.
Then after lunch, the two cars with slight handling issues also popped in to see Aziz. So one of our team members today had a bit of an issue with the car. We first took ours in to have a look at the aircon, which was non-functioning. It's still non-functioning because it hasn't lost any pressure. So we need to look at what other problem that is. Another car's gone in for a bouncy back end, and that needs to have the rear panhard rods replaced, so that will be done on Tuesday. They're going to stay an extra night or so around here and then catch us up later. And then the third car had a bit of what we thought was a bit of a squeal. What happened was, this is a drop link. You may notice the kink in that drop link. It's not really supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be straight, completely straight. It's not. Luckily we've got one in the spares box, and the garage Iriki in Zagora managed to replace it for us. We could have done it on the side here at the campsite, but it's far easier to get a man that has got a pit to be able to do it. So that was all good. That's been replaced and back on the road. So everybody's back on the road. just one that needs to be paused for a couple of days. So if you're in Zagora, this is the man to go and see. Aziz, and he'll sort you out.
Considered to be an achievement, and he said no, it's normal. So
There you go.
completing Ramadan in the, you know, it is,
Just as you expect.
it's just as is expected. He said, but they have new robes. I'm not sure what the name is, but they.